When I have silver jewelry to sell, the first thing I do is check and see what maker's mark the piece may have and if it is marked 925 or sterling. If it is marked sterling or 925, I will then weigh it to see how many grams it weighs. You can buy scales like this online. If you are weighing sterling flatware, you should purchase a larger scale or have someone else weigh it for you. Make sure when you're weighing that you have it on the right mode, which means grams or ounces. And in this case, on the upper right corner, you're going to see it's on G. Now I'm going to weigh the pieces and see how much the sterling weighs. It says 8.3 grams. So now I know they're 8.3, but I'm going to do it twice to make sure I get the same reading. So I've calculated, make sure it goes back to 0. Put it back on the scale and make sure you have the 8.3, which we do. Then I go online to find the current silver piece and use and use an online converter to find out what the melt or scrap value is. If it is a decorative piece of sterling like jewelry or other sterling pieces, I will look and see what the condition is of the piece I am evaluating. If it's damaged, then I'll probably have to sell the piece at scrap or melt value. To determine the value I will get for scrap silver at one of my stake sales, I'll have to go to an online site that will convert to find out how much the melt or scrap value is. Remember, sterling silver consists of 92.5 pure silver. The rest consists of copper or less valuable materials. So I have to determine the value of the pure silver, which is much easier using an online converter. So using the weight of my item and the fact that it's 925 sterling, it will give me the current melt or scrap value. Remember, most people that buy sterling want to pay scrap or melt value and will only pay you less than the scrap value. They make money from selling the scrap to the silver refinery. If your piece is not damaged and has decorative value or usage as flatware, then you should not sell the piece at scrap or melt value. If you have a lot of scrap sterling, it is worth finding out where a refinery is and getting a quote directly from the refinery. In this case, my silver earrings are not damaged. So, I'm going to go online, and I know they weighed 8.3 grams. So, I'm going to put in there 8.3 grams. You should be able to see that now. And then I'm going to hit calculate. Once it hits calculate, it's going to tell you the value, which today is, the gross melt value is 3.95. Now, if we'll focus back on my earrings now, right here, you'll see they're not damaged. But I'll still weigh them and indicate their weight to the buyer. I would write down this amount on a tag and sell hopefully to someone that would like to buy the earrings for their appeal and pay more for the sterling content than scrap value. Remember, if an item has appeal or still usage, you do not want to sell at scrap prices. You turn it off.